Good morning, students. Yesterday we have discussed about gravitational force and the universal law of gravitation. And today we can see the importance of the universal law of gravitation. Many importance are there and few are given in the book that we can see. First one, the force that bind us to the earth. You know, everything in the universe, the earth will attract the object towards its center. So with a force, that force is called gravity. So that gravity will help us to move on earth. We can walk, we can run, all these activities we can do because of this gravity. Otherwise, you know, in space there is no gravity, so the people, those who are going in space, they will fly. And in the earth, we can walk, we can stand upright. These all things we can do because of this gravitational force. That force is applied by the earth. Okay. And next, the motion of the moon around the earth. That already we see the previous class. There is a centripetal force that is act from the earth. So that centripetal force will helps to move around the earth with a constant speed. No? So because of that gravitation, that also gravitational force, and that gravitational force will help the moon revolve around the earth. And next, the motion of planets around the sun. The same force. There also centripetal force applied from sun that helps to move the planets around the sun. And next, the tides due to the moon and the sun. You know, in the sea, there small waves will be formed. That is tides, small waves. So that tides because of the attraction of moon and sun. Gravitational pull will be there from moon and sun. That will make tides on the sea. So these are the some importance given in your book. And next we can see free fall. You know, if you will throw any object upwards, after reaching certain height, it will force towards the earth. So the reason it is, earth will attract that object towards its center. That's why it forces towards the earth. So there is no external force except this gravity, that earth force. So that is why that force, we can say that free fall. So whenever the object falls towards the earth under this force alone, under this force means gravitational force of earth, we say that that object are in a free fall. Next we can see, if free falling object that having velocity, now, so is this velocity that remains same or not? And here in free fall, there is no change in the direction, but velocity will be changed. So if velocity will be changed, that motion undergo acceleration. No? So free falling object that undergoes accelerated motion. And this acceleration is due to the earth gravitational force. So that free falling object undergoes accelerated motion, and that acceleration is due to the earth's gravitational force. So this acceleration is called the acceleration due to the gravitational force of the earth, or acceleration due to gravity. And the letter we can use G, small letter G we can use. Acceleration due to gravity, we can denote the letter small letter G. And unit it is a meter per second square, same as the acceleration. And next we can see, how can we find the formula to calculate gravity G. Force of gravitation due to the earth is called gravity, and the letter we can use small letter G. So the calculation we can see. from the universal law of gravitation, F equal to G mm upon d square. You know all these letters. It is G is the universal gravitational constant, and capital M is the mass of the higher object. Here we can take as a mass of Earth, and a small letter m, that is mass of the object, and d is the distance between the object and first body. If it is Earth, then distance between the Earth and object. And we know that F equal to ma, so here acceleration it is equal to the gravity, so that a replaced by g, F equal to mg, and here this F replaced by mg equal to g mm upon d square, and here small letter m both are in left and right side, so that will be cancelled. Then g equal to g m upon d square, and m is the mass of the Earth and d is the distance between the object and the Earth. So if you will take the for object near or on the surface of the Earth, then distance d, that is equal to the radius of the Earth. No, so radius of the Earth we can take as capital R, then that d replaced by capital R, so g equal to g m upon r square. Using this formula we can calculate the value of gravity g, and formula is given here. G equal to gm upon r square. R square here it is a radius of the Earth. Then mass of the Earth, that is 6 into 10 raised to 24 kilogram, and radius of the Earth 6.4 into 10 raised to 6 meter. And already we know the value of universal gravitational constant, that value yesterday we saw. So by substituting these values in this equation, that is approximate 9.8 Newton per kilogram. So that is the value of gravity G. And after reading the portion, if you have any doubt, you may ask. So today I have completed up to page number 135 above 10.22.